Coffee is so good. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're up to. Hi. Hello. Good morning, Mom. Oh, who else is live? Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Coffee Chat. Hello, Ross. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Well, in real life time, it's Friday, March 24th, and I am working at the store today, the Paradise Ranch in Western Wear, and I just am having a hat day. Totally having a hat day today. Good morning, Linda. And so yeah, hat day Friday. I also have an appointment to get my hair done after work today, so it'll look really great tonight for movie watching. Well, you know what? So I wanted to chat with you guys this week about like magic. So many people think that magic, I mean, shouldn't say so many people. I, in particular, used to think that magic would be this great, grand, glorious event that was so out of this world and like really just extravagant and out there, and that it was a big deal. And good morning, Karen. Hi, Robert. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't get me wrong, magic is a big deal, but I used to make it like so much greater. I don't know. I had this fantasy. That is my fantasy about magic. But what if it's like, what I'm really beginning to realize is, what if it's like the most simple things too? There's a lot of magic in simplicity, and I would say kind of regular things. And I'm really realizing that and recognizing it. And one of the most magical things showed up for me yesterday. So we really started loving these pizzas, these frozen pizzas that you can get from Spiro's. And for those of you that might not know, Spiro's is a restaurant in Lloydminster. And Lloydminster is like 85 kilometers from me away. So we go there a few times a week. Hey, Loretta. Anyway, how we got these pizzas was I have some friends. Their kids are in Pony Club. A lot of the kids I teach riding lessons to are actually in Pony Club as well. And hey, Mel, Pony Club did a fundraiser with Spiro's Pizza. And so I ended up buying a few pizzas from every kid. So I think we had like 8 or 10 pizzas in the freezer. And they're so good. They're really good pizzas, you guys. They're like homemade, really tasty. You feel like you're actually eating like really good food when you're eating them. And we ran out, and they were such a quick, easy put in the oven, like last minute lunch or supper. They were really easy for Travis to make if I wasn't home, etc. Hey, Lori. Anyway, a few weeks ago we ran out of them, and I've been really missing them. I'm like, I would really like to have more Spiro's pizza in my freezer. Where can I find this pizza? And of course, one of the thoughts was I could just phone up the restaurant and order some and pick them up when I'm in Lloyd sometime, but I just never really followed through with that. Well, yesterday I found Spiro's Pizza. So we also have a local meat shop, and I've been stopping in there more frequently. Loco Meats is what it's called, actually. And how I got there was our 4-H club did a fundraiser with Loco Meats, and so I had to stop in there and get some stuff. And then Travis happened to be with me, and he likes to try new things. So he bought some jerky and some bacon and breakfast sausage, and they have quite a cooler full of like pepperoni sticks and hot dogs. So we bought a little bit of everything to try, and we really fell in love with their breakfast sausages and bacon and, well, everything really. It was really good. So now I'm making that a weekly stop rather than getting, breakfast sausages and bacon and stuff like that from like Superstore, say. I'm going to get it from Loco Meats because I really do want to support our, local independent businesses. So I roll into Loco Meats yesterday to get some breakfast sausages for the weekend, because we always have breakfast on Sundays. And the fellow said, "Oh, hey, Catherine, if you want a case of breakfast sausages, they're just in the freezer over there." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll buy a case," because we go through them enough. And I open the freezer and there's Spiro's Pizza in Loco Meats in Paradise Hill. And I'm like so excited because it's already one of my regular stops. And anyway, I didn't buy any yesterday because I didn't want them to sit. I was going to be whatever. Didn't have a cooler bag for them. And so, but I was like, I found a Spiro's Pizza. And it's a place that I regularly go to. I don't have to go out of my way to get it. I was so excited, you guys. And I'm like, this is magic. Totally magic. In a place I never would have considered. It's easy. I already go there regularly. They were like right there. And I finally opened up that one freezer and saw them. Like, so cool. And yes, I'm very excited. So I will be buying some Spiro's Pizza, and I can buy, I don't have to buy 10 at a time because I'm never going to see them again. I can buy like one or two and, keep it regular for when we're, that's magic. I have another really cool magical story. And there was no like bells and whistles or anything like that. I mean, they went off in my head when I saw the pizza, but I'm like, wow, so simple. Anyway, another magical thing is a gal. She traveled down for a foundation class I facilitated in February, and she stayed. I actually had the class at our acreage just south of our yard. Just wait, I need a sip of coffee. And she stayed there for the weekend, or the during the class. And she'd said to me, she's like, one of my asks is to see a moose. I would really like to see a moose. And I'm like, yeah, like that's cool. And there's often moose right in that yard, right along the road, crossing the road, driving between our place to the acreage and in the field. Like there is moose all around here. I'm like, yeah, I mean, absolutely. What would that be like? Hello, Annalise. And, the class happened and she never saw a moose, but she was like, okay with it. Like she wasn't really disappointed. She just thought it would be really cool if she would see one. And then it was like a week later or 2 weeks later, I was messaging with her because she's also hosting me in Calgary for Talk to the Entities in June. So we were chatting about the class, and then she's like, oh my God, you will never guess what. And I'm like, what? She's like, I saw a moose today. And she lives by Calgary. So, I mean, yeah, there's moose there, obviously, but it's funny because I would have said she was in a higher likely situation seeing a moose at our place. But the moose showed up down there in a different way and that she never expected. And so she got to see her moose, and it never shows up like you think it will. And that's the thing when we're asking for things in our lives to show up and to change, it never shows up like we think it will. And when it does show up, like magic, and I wonder what magic can happen or show up for me today. Universe, show me the magic, please. Another magical thing is like my coworker at the store. I also worked at the store yesterday. She won $1,000 gift card to the corner coffee shop in town in Paradise Hill. And she bought me a drink. She was like, hey, Catherine, do you want a drink? Do you want a coffee this afternoon? And I was like, at first I was going to say no. And I'm like, yeah, actually, that would be really cool. Yeah, so that was magic. So, universe, show me the magic. And whatever you do, don't ask for that. And then whatever you do, don't acknowledge when the magic shows up. And it's not some grand, extravagant fantasy thing. There's magic in so many simple things. So, yeah. Anyway, I was so excited about the pizzas. I still am. Have an amazing day, you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, like, let me know. If you have some magic that shows up or whatever, like, let me know. I would love to hear about your magic. And yeah, how does it get better than this? What else is possible? Dear universe, show me the magic, please. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me and for being here and for showing up, and to those of you watching this in the future. Coffee cheers. Have an amazing rest of your day.